Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're doing something a little unique.
Yeah, instead of juggling lots of sources, we're really focusing on just one.
That's right, a single short poem called Wisdom. But wow, it packs a punch.
It really does. Our mission today is, well, to unpack the journey inside it, how it looks at family, at aging.
And how that view completely shifts. It's quite the transformation.
Exactly. It starts with this real sense of ambivalence, maybe even negativity towards parenthood.
Which is a pretty bold place to start, isn't it? But then it pivots. So let's just dive in. I'll read Wisdom for us now. I am ambivalent about being a father. Don't have it in me to be a mother. Children are somewhat a bother. My nieces and nephews I will smother. When you are aged, you will wish for another. Envying those with children like no other. They make old age light as a feather. Give birth, adopt a kid, they will repay the love you slather.
Okay, so right off the bat, that opening. Ambivalent about being a father.
Yeah.
Don't have it in me to be a mother.
It's so direct, almost stark, Sets a definite tone.
Yeah, a tone of maybe weariness, or just like a clear aversion to that whole idea.
And children are somewhat a bother. That line really lands.
You feel that sense of, ugh, the responsibility, or maybe just wanting your own space.
It's relatable, I think, even if it feels a bit uncomfortable to admit sometimes, that initial feeling.
But then, bam, the shift happens. It moves from that immediate feeling
Right, from the now.
to thinking about the future, specifically old age. And that's where the wisdom part seems to come in.
It's this total contrast, isn't it? From
Yeah.
bother to something else entirely.
Precisely. When you are aged, you will wish for another, envying those with children like no other.
Suddenly, it's not about the present burden, but this future, potential loneliness or longing.
Yeah, longing. It's like getting a message from your future self warning you almost.
That emotional flip is really the core of it. Rejection turns into envy.
Psychologists might call it something like future self-empathy, trying to connect with who you'll be later.
And realizing that future you might want different things than present you.
Exactly. And the poem suggests this foresight. That's the wisdom.
What's the payoff then, according to the poem?
Companionship. Support. They make old age light as a feather.
Wow, light as a feather. That's such a powerful image after the earlier bother. A complete turnaround.
It paints a picture of ease, joy, directly fighting that initial feeling of being weighed down.
And the final lines drive it home. Give birth, adopt a kid, they will repay the love you slather.
And that repayment is clearly not like financial, right?
No, it feels much deeper, emotional.
It's presented as this profound return on an investment of love, connection, legacy maybe.
That unconditional love comes back to you when you might need it most.
Yeah.
The bother becomes this source of comfort.
So stepping back, the poem's making a strong case for the long view, isn't it?
Definitely. It says, look past the immediate challenges of raising kids.
Because the emotional fulfillment, the support later on, that can outweigh all the early struggles. It's a specific take on family value.
A value centered on that deep, lasting comfort in later life.
So for you listening, what's the takeaway here?
Well, the poem's message seems pretty clear. Even if you start out unsure, ambivalent.
Or even strongly against the idea.
Right. The wisdom it offers suggests that, in the long run, parenthood offers immense value. That love and care finds its way back to you.
It's sort of a nudge to think about how our own views might change, especially on these huge life decisions. Time and experience shift things.
It really does make you pause and think, doesn't it? How might your perspective on something like family evolve over decades?
And what kind of, repayment are you actually hoping for in your own later years? Is it companionship? Purpose?
Something to really mull over.
I
Sense
love
of
that.
connection, maybe.
Definitely food for thought.
We really hope this quick dive into just one poem, into wisdom, gave you something interesting to think about.
Yeah, a different angle on a big topic.
If you found this valuable, maybe consider subscribing. Or share it with someone else who might appreciate this perspective.
We'd appreciate that.
Until next time, keep diving deep.